Welcome to the ER. The doctor has arrived, and the chaos begins. First, we have the elusive disappearing act. As soon as the patient starts projectile vomiting across the room, our fearless leader vanishes into a black hole. They reappear 10 minutes later, asking if the patient is feeling any better. Next, the while you're at it order. I just finished a 3-hour trauma code. My scrubs are 90% mystery fluid. The doctor looks me dead in the eye. He asks if I can also grab a warm blanket for the guy in room 4. I am a nurse, not a 5-star hotel concierge service. Third, the handwriting that looks like a dying spider's final message. Digital charting was supposed to save us all, yet somehow they still find scraps of paper. They scrawl stat next to something that looks like a grocery list. I have to play Sherlock Holmes, just to figure out if I'm giving aspirin or an exorcism. Then, we have the diagnostic flip-flop. They swear it's a simple case of indigestion. I spend an hour discharge planning. Suddenly, they burst in screaming about a AAA. Now I'm sprinting with a gurney, while the doctor casually sips a lukewarm latte. Fifth, the refusal to look at the monitor. I tell them the heart rate is climbing. They tell me to treat the patient, not the machine. The patient is currently turning a lovely shade of violet. Maybe the machine actually knows something. But hey, what do my 10 years of experience matter anyway? Sixth, the consultapalooza strategy. They aren't sure if it's a stubbed toe or a stroke, so they call every specialist in the building. Suddenly, I have 12 different doctors in one tiny room. They are all arguing over who gets to ignore my questions first. My charting is now a novel. Seventh, the selective hearing during handoff. I give a detailed report on the patient's history. I mention the allergy to penicillin 5 times. 2 minutes later, I see an order for penicillin pop up on my screen. I swear, talking to a brick wall would be more productive and less dangerous. Eighth, they just one more thing at shift change. I have my coat on. My keys are in my hand. The doctor decides this is the perfect moment to order a full cardiac workup on the patient who's been stable for 6 hours. They walk away whistling. I go back to the bedside and cry. Ninth, the complete lack of supply awareness. They ask for a very specific tray. I tell them we haven't stocked those since the late 90s. They look at me like I'm the one being difficult. They suggest I check the basement. I am a nurse, not a dungeon crawler in an RPG. Finally, the we saved him. I did the compressions. I pushed the meds. I cleaned up the floor. The doctor walks out to the family. He takes a deep breath. He says we did everything we could. Sure, we were a great team while I did all the heavy lifting.